virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. And welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then. Don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run. So you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live around the world on Facebook, on twitch.tv, on Mixer and on YouTube. While we're getting everything set up, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Runs and Rides YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/FilmMyRun, on Twitter at FilmMyRun, and you can also go to the website, which is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, and watch me do all the hard work.
Right on! Let's go.
Okay, so 7 minutes to go. Welcome to our ZRS Zwift Race Series Prehistoric Rush. So we do these race series every month, and they're not always the same, so this is a first. We are all dressed in dinosaur costumes. There are 167 runners so far, but we've got 5 minutes before everyone joins. There were over 500 people signed up for this race. It's not really a race, but people will race it. It's a run. And the reason is because we have Farah, and we have Jonny Brownlee, and a host of other very well-known triathletes who are joining us on Zwift this afternoon. It's afternoon in the UK, wherever you are in the world. Don't know what time it is with you, but it's early morning over in Los Angeles. It's mid-morning in the East Coast. So there's loads of us joining together. Numbers are going up all the time. You can see in the top, or you can't because my camera's covering it. But in a minute, you should be able to see how many runners there are joining us today. And I am undecided as to whether I should race this or just have a jolly and kind of look at all the people who are running. We'll see. Bear with me 2 seconds. Right, I need to just set up chat. I am going to look at Facebook and YouTube chat, so hold on 2 seconds while we set that up. So there's Facebook. So if you've got any comments, if you want to say hello, if you want to ask a question about Zwift, if you've never seen Zwift before and you want to ask a question, I should be able to do that if I'm not running too hard. But it may well be actually that I end up running quite hard. If I do, I won't be able to talk. Wesley Hyatt says hello. I'm in the pack somewhere. Yeah, this is the other problem. The fact that we're all dressed as dinosaurs means we don't know who anyone is, because sometimes we can recognise people by the clothes that they're wearing. Brian Dell says have fun. I will, thank you. But obviously we're all dressed in the same gear. You do sometimes see people's names above their heads. So as you can see here, there's lots of people who've got their names hovering above their heads. But other than that, we're just going to have to guess. Heather Neal says I've got to race it. Okay, I'll race it. I'll go quick. Well, I'll go as quick as I can for me. I'm not going to be keeping up with the likes of Mo Farah and Jonny Brownlee, that's for sure. Wendy Schroeder says have fun. She did hers this morning at 7 o'clock. Mo Farah hasn't been doing all of these runs, by the way. We have them at different times of day, in different time zones, for different countries, etc. But Mo is only doing this one. This is a special one with Mo and Jonny Brownlee. Victoria tells me saying to go for a PB. I don't actually have a 6.4 kilometre PB. I don't know if I can go for a 5k PB, to be honest. But I'll go relatively quickly. How about that? Will that do you? Somebody on Facebook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is his name. It says, this looks fun, go race. Rob Harrison, looking forward to this, he says. Ollie Goulden, hey there, Stephen, go smash them. Thierry Macklin says, hello, Stephen. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to go fairly quickly. So I better start the treadmill so I can get vaguely warmed up.
You suck!
Thanks for that. I'll do my best. So that's me there with the sunglasses on. Can you see me with the sunglasses on looking to my left now? Again, there are already 342 runners signed up. As yet, I can't see Mo Farah. He doesn't seem to be online just yet, but I know Jonny Brownlee is in the pack, and I've seen Lucy Charles Barkley signed up. Lloyd Palmer says, you can do it, mate. Do what? I am not going for a 6.4 kilometre PB. Well, although actually any time I do will be a 6.4 kilometre PB, won't it? So Mario says, give Jan and Lucy a run. I don't think I could even beat Lucy on a really bad day. She is a strong runner. Ian Matthews rather says, get the beer in. Gentle jog for me today, he says. Carol Rushworth says, go for a 5k PB because I bullied Victoria yesterday. Ryan Downey says, rah. Paul Carter, race it, Mr. C. Okay, we've got 1 minute 40 seconds, so I'm going to start running then. So, okay, if I'm racing this, if I'm running hard, I am not going to be able to call out names, and you probably won't even see Mo Farah and Jonny Brownlee, because either they'll be doing a nice easy run. Mind you, their nice easy run is probably my all out, isn't it? Right, there's Mo. The big yellow arrow is Mo Farah, because he's the run leader. So the big yellow arrow pointing at Mo Farah head, that's Mo Farah. So we've got a minute till we go. 6.4 kilometres, and we'll blast it out as quick as we can. Put the fan on. Carol says, we want you to run hard. Vidar says, how is Victoria feeling after yesterday? She's feeling great. Very pleased with her PB. Jeff, hi Stephen. I'm to your right. Have super fun, okay? 20 seconds, right. Stop talking now. I can't talk when I'm going to go fast, okay? So. Right, 15 kilometres an hour to start with. And you'll see this is not a race. Normally we'd have placings. So you would see first, second, third, etc. in the placings, but we don't have that today. It's just a run. It's supposed to be a fun run. All dressed as dinosaurs. So Mo Farah is right at the back there, look. Marcus Holmes says, I love how it doesn't count the early distance, yeah. So Mo Farah bringing up the rear. Lionel Sanders is just behind me. See Lionel Sanders there, one of the greatest triathletes in the world. Just behind me. Just overtaking me now. There he goes. Jonny Brownlee's just ahead of me. See Jonny Brownlee in the list? And we've all got to try and keep our cool running in these dinosaur outfits. It's going to get pretty hot. Right, I'm going to shut up now.
Right on.
Jonny Brownlee's running at 3:19 per kilometre.
Right on.
Thanks, Wilson. I said I feel daft in this costume. John Hancock says you look daft. Thanks for all the ride-ons, guys.
Right on.
Smith from Zwift HQ.
Right on.
Thanks for the ride on. And Steve Beckett.
Right on.
Canuck.
Right on.
Okay. Slight pace increase. Up to 3:55 now per kilometre. Krista Hull, thank you.
Right on.
Watch my heart rate go up. Eric, cheers buddy.
Right on.
It's so easy to get set up for Zwift running. All you need are a few things. Firstly, access to a treadmill. Either at home or at the gym, it doesn't matter what kind of treadmill you use, any treadmill will work with Zwift. Next, you need a foot pod, preferably a Bluetooth foot pod, and the most popular ones to use at the moment are the Zwift Pod or the Stride. Then simply download the Zwift app onto any of these devices. So a Mac, a PC, an iPhone, an iPad, an Android phone, Zwift even works on Apple TV. Pair your footpod in the app, possibly add a heart rate monitor if you like, and that's it. You're all set up for Zwift running. George Spurs, hello buddy. Emily Mullen, thank you.
Right on.
Charlotte Elder says don't be shit. Thanks Charlotte. I'll try not to be. So 500 more metres at this pace and we'll go a bit faster. Cheers, Mark. Carl's trying to make the podium. There's a lot of fast runners out today. Tomlin, thank you.
Right on.
And Newbury.
Right on.
Okay, let's go.
Charlotte reckons I should do my next ultra dressed as a dinosaur. It's not going to happen. Okay, heart rate 153, so not bad. Gwen Jorgensen there, one of the best triathletes in the world. Nice work so early here, she says. I guess it's about 7 or 8 a.m. where she is. Heart rate 161. Coming up to 2 kilometres done. Increase in pace. 350 per kilometre. So just got to try and remain calm and as relaxed as possible. Yes, I know, Sarah. Right, I'll shut up for 5 minutes, I promise. kilometres left. Oops. Shut up, Stephen.
Jack it up.
All right, 2 more minutes and I'm allowed to talk again.
Jack it up.
Right on. Right on.
Thanks, Alyssa. Thanks, Todd.
Right on.
Kilometres left. So we're well over halfway. this pace until there's 2 kilometres left.
Right on.
Done. Linda, thank you.
Right on. Right on.
Right, 2k left. I'm coming for you, Tim. Better get a move on. There's Tim. He's just up ahead. Heart rate 170. Still in zone 4 though.
Right on.
Great Taylor, thank you. Right, 1 kilometre to go.
Right on.
McHugh, thank you. Heart rate 172. DeSanto, thank you.
Right on.
This will almost certainly be my fastest 5k on the treadmill. .6k, 400 metres to go. .195 BPM, look. Right. Cheers, guys. Amazing. That was good. Vidar says that was great. Tony Tomlin, fantastic running. Victoria says she's proud of me. And Josiah said, great job. Thanks, Angela. Oh dear. Right. Did I? Oh. I am so shattered after that. I did push. At one point there, right at the end, you saw my heart rate went up to 195. Lucy Charles Barkley's right in front of me. Let's give her a quick ride on. And let's give Tim a ride on, who I was racing. Well done, Tim. Good job. Let me just message people. Oh. Oh, I shouldn't cough into my hand. My wife keeps telling me not to cough into my hand and then touch things. So, that is what a hard run looks like on Zwift. Except we're normally not dressed as dinosaurs. As you can see, we're now back in our normal gear. And you can see we're all dressed in whatever we like, really. So it's often the case that you can recognise people by their clothing. But yes, it was difficult to recognise people when they were dressed in dinosaur costumes.
I'm toast.
Marcus Holmes says he's toast. Yeah.
You suck.
Well, I think I did okay. That is... Well, we'll see in a minute when I log out. Just hang on and wait till I log out and you'll see if that is a 5k PB. It should be close. Well, it almost certainly will be a 5k PB on Zwift, on the platform. Whether it's a 5k PB outdoors as well, including the outdoors, I don't know. And those of you who regularly watch, you know I don't like to beat my outdoor PBs indoors. So if I have beaten it, I'll have to go and do it outdoors when running resumes, when park run resumes. Oh dear, that's got my chest going, I tell you. Right, okay, that was amazing. Really good. We could probably, I don't know if we can nip back and see any of the other runners come in, and we might pick up some cyclists though. Because I know that it doesn't look like Mo Farah was racing. So it may well be that Mo Farah is still running somewhere back on the course. Let's see if we can... If anybody spots Mo Farah, there's my friend Herbert Krabell. Give him a ride on. And Girk as well. There's Schultz. And there's Thierry Macklin. These are all people who run regularly on Zwift who I kind of recognise. Spindola and Schmidt. Oh, where's Schmidt gone? There's Schmidt. Oh, he's a cyclist. That's different Schmidt then. Crosby, I know. There's Crosby. And Schultz. Oh, we've done Schultz already, I think. And Van Oudenaarde from Belgium. Ollie. There's Ollie. Fox is there. So I think, do you know what? I think there's Mikhail Georgi. I reckon Mo Farah is still on the course. There's Phil Collins. I always wish that it was well, I mean, he is a real Phil Collins, but the real Phil Collins, I don't know if it is. It probably isn't. T. Bell as a cyclist. Luart, well done to you. And Spajut, we always love Spajut's name when it appears on the list. Oh, there's Wesley Hyatt. Where's Spajut gone? There. I love Spajut. Great name. Jeff Scala. Well done to Jeff Scala. John Mayfield. There's John Mayfield. John Mayfield here is the creator of Zwift. John is responsible for this platform. John's responsible for making this whole thing happen. Bob Harrison, John Hancock, John Hancock organises a Saturday run called Run in the Park, which is much the same as Park Run in the real world. And he's been doing that for a few years now. So well done to John. We haven't found Mo Farah yet, though. Does anybody know? Can anybody tell me whether Mo Farah is still running, whether he's on the course, or whether he sped past us at some point and we didn't realise? Because there's a lot of people still out there, aren't there? I'm just giving random ride-ons as we jump back through the course. See if I can see him. He did have a yellow beacon on his head, but because I've finished the run, because I'm now no longer part of the run, I won't see the yellow beacon above his head, so we have to look out for his name. There's Sussex Geezer, who actually lives in Canada but is from Sussex originally. Marcus McManus. There's Marlis from Brazil. Marlis is with us a lot, and Lander. And there's Darren Bandit taking it nice and easy. Darren is a para runner. Was training for the Olympics. Obviously, that's not happening now. So he's obviously taking it nice and easy. But I still can't see Mo Farah anywhere. Oh, that's a cyclist. Go back again. There's Darren again. Legot. Lauren. There's Aaron Green. We know Aaron. So it's like a little running club. You get to know people on Zwift. You get to know them very well because they turn up at lots and lots of runs. Ian Matthews is here. There's Ian Matthews from Cornwall. We're still going back to see if we can find Mo Farah anywhere. M. Stevenson, well done to you. Erica Lou, well done. Miguel Casado, another regular. So many regular. I think everyone has joined this run. Everyone. Magnus Crosby says, thanks for the ride on, Steve. Had to give high BPM. Oh, had a high BPM, so had to give back. Okay. Or drop back. Watkins. So I still haven't found Mo Farah, but there's every chance he's here. Mark Teasy and somebody else I saw there. Oh, DeSanto. Well done to DeSanto. All these people are people we know. Karl-Heinz Engel there from Germany. Another regular. Sarah Jacobson is there. Well done to you. Weinstein and Bennett. All these runners are still running the 6.4 kilometre prehistoric rush, which had Lucy Barclay in it. Well-known British triathlete, and Jonny Brownlee, the most famous British triathlete. And also, somewhere in here is or was Mo Farah. Right, let's stop giving ride-ons and let's just keep going as far back. Oh, Etherington, we'll give Catherine Etherington a ride-on. Keep going as far back as we can. McPherson Steve, well done to Steve McPherson. Maybe Mo is bringing up the rear. Brian Dell, well done to Brian. Come on, keep going back. We might find him, you know. He might be bringing up the rear. There's still dinosaurs going way back. Look at this. Ryan Downey, there's Ryan Downey. Ryan Downey organises a lot of runs on Zwift, and particularly Friday Fartlek. So go and join one of Ryan Downey's runs if you have a mind to at some point. We are still going back in the field. And we're still looking for Mo Farah. Brian Mackus, well done to you. I wonder if is he really bringing up the rear? Or did he have a technical problem and crash out? Nobody's telling me on chat whether they know if Mo Farah is still running or not. We look like we're getting towards the back now. Well done to Ward. Come on, Ward. Get running. And Green. Right. I am not seeing... Oh, now we're on the other side now. We've nipped to the other side. Oh, no. Right, back to me. Okay, we didn't find Mo Farah. Ryan Downey says, I can't find Mo. I don't think he ran. He definitely logged in. We saw him at the back because he was definitely logged in. Mo Farah is not running in his profile. Okay, interesting. All right then. He's not on the companion app. Well, he is listed on the companion app, but he's not. Okay, he's not on the companion app as running. He's not running as in when you look on the companion app. Okay, all right then. Well, we are done. That is it. So we've had a great run anyway, regardless. And we know definitely we saw Jonny Brownlee and we saw Lucy Barclay speed past us. So that was good. And Lionel Sanders as well, one of the greatest triathletes. And Gwen Jorgensen as well we saw. So I did definitely see some of the runners. And yeah, Mark, he was on the start line. He was definitely on the start line. And Brian Dell said, Mo went behind me and then disappeared. Okay, so he might have had a technical issue. Right, there we go. That's it. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. That was lots of fun. And we will see you again for... should we have tomorrow off? Sunday tomorrow. We might have tomorrow off, but definitely back for Monday Run Club, Monday evening, UK time 7:30. So if you want to join me for that, do. I might come on tomorrow, but there's nothing planned. So if I do come on, it's just, a random run. But we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Run Club. Thank you very much for your entertaining comments, everybody, and supporting me through that. Oh, yes, hang on. No, hang on. Hang on. Let's go to menu and end, and we'll see what I've done. Menu, end run. Okay. Look at that. Previous best, 19:01. 18:37 5k. Now I've got to do an 18:37 5k outdoors, haven't I? That's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, that's good as well, though. Right, that's it. Take care, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye. I did, John, I did. Look, you can see that. I did. Yeah.